Now we're just going to put this to the side because I'm going to show you how to make a cute bow without a bow maker, without any kind of tools. Okay? Now remember I got you to cut, where'd my paper go? Lost again, Laurie. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. Go figure, it's on the floor. 20, okay. We have six 24-inch pieces of the mint green ribbon. So for each bow, you need, because we're going to make 3 bows, you need 2 24-inch mint green. And that's why I got you to cut 6, because we're going to make 3 bows. 2 of the 1.5-inch shimmer. Okay. 2 of the 12-inch mint green. And 2, there it is, 2 12-inch white. Okay. This is going to make us a bow. And we're going to do this 3 times. Now I already did 1, so I'm going to actually do 2 in front of you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your 1.5-inch ribbon and we're going to dovetail the end. Okay, and this is if you don't have a bow maker or anything. I call these cheater bows. They work actually quite well for those of you that can't make a hand bow and don't have a bow maker. So these are the 2 12-inch white shimmer glitter. Okay, we've dovetailed those. We're going to do the same for these 2 12-inch mint green pieces. Linda, you have to do exclamation point notify, all one word, small letters. I don't even know if it works. Does anybody know if that actually even works? I just kind of did it because everybody else was doing it. Okay, so we don't have to dovetail the 24-inch ones. Okay, let's get this started. You're going to take one of your pipe cleaners. Okay, you think it does? Okay, good. Okay, one of your pipe cleaners. We're going to build the bow from the top to the bottom, kind of upside down. Alrighty. So I'm going to take let's take one of the 24-inch white. Okay, fold it in half. What I'm doing is I'm just finding the center of the 24-inch piece. Okay, and you can line it up on your ruler if you want. Okay, and you're going to take one end. So I have the middle right where my 12 is. I'm going to bring this one end over to about 13.5. Okay, so it's going about 1.5 inches past that halfway mark, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take this side and bring it over to the 10.5. Yeah, like that. Okay, so you have a good 1.5 inches overlap of your bow here. So that will give us, it's 10 inches from here to here. So that's perfect because I wanted 5-inch loops. Okay, so I have it on my ruler and at the 15, so I have the 10, then the 20 is the other end. At 15 is I'm going to pinch in the center. Okay, I'm going to put, there's my ends. This is the good side. We're going to put that right on top of our pipe cleaner, just like that, with the folded edges facing us. Okay, then I'm going to take my 12-inch piece. Here, I'll just give it a twist. We're going to take our 12-inch piece and you can fold it just to get your halfway. Okay, there's our middle. Let's pinch right in the middle. Fold it, face it downwards towards the table. And we're going to put that just like that, okay? And then you can just hold it in there by just giving just a quick little twist. Now we're going to do that exact same thing with the green, the mint green. Again, if you have a bow maker, you can absolutely use your bow maker. Like I said, I'm using no tools except glue gun and my scissors. Okay, I have it the middle lined up at the 12-inch. I'm going to bring this one down to the edge is going at the 10.5. This one is going at the 13.5. And that should give us a 10-inch piece, which it does. So I'm going to pinch right at the 15, and that gives me 5-inch loops. All right, where I'm pinching, just going to open this up. Again, we want the folded edges facing up towards us because we are building our bow backwards. Now we're going to take a 12-inch tail, fold it in half. And I do call these cheater bows, but they do work exactly, it will look exactly the same as if you used a bow maker. Michelle hates when I make cheater bows, but not everybody can afford the bow maker. So there is other, and I can't make a hand bow for the life of me. So I'm not even going to try and pretend I can. So this is what we have. It's not hard. It's just kind of monotonous. Fold it in half. Let's line up that halfway on our 12-inch ruler there. Fold it over till the end is at 13.5. The other one will go at 10.5. We have a 10-inch piece, and again, we're going to go and pinch at the 15. Now, if you have your glue gun, you can add just a bit, like a little dab of glue. That way, if you're yanking on your, loops, you're not going to pull, you know, your ribbon out because of the tails or anything. So we're going to put that in. So our pipe cleaner is just kind of, and it's just still stacked. And we take our loop, our 12-inch. The glittery side is facing towards the table. And I'm just kind of going crisscross back and forth a little bit. All right, last one for this one. So we do have an 1.5 inch overlap. So if you do pull on your loops, they shouldn't come out. Like I said, you can add a little bit of hot glue. So you can just add a dab there, and a dab underneath. That'll keep it together as well. Okay, again, your cut edge facing up. And we'll do this in half. And that pretty side where the snowflakes are, it's going to face downwards. And we are done our bow, one of them. Okay, now you're gonna kind of push down really hard in the center where it's all stacked. Push down and give it a twist. You can also kind of fold it in half and just keep twisting. Okay, so there's one. We're gonna make one more. So we're gonna do this again. Okay, dovetail the 12-inch. Fold them in half so we have this already done. Okay, do the same thing for your 2.5 inch. Well, then you, Mary, need to use a zip tie in the center of yours. So if you're twisting way too hard, the zip tie, the way I do my bows with the zip tie will probably be way better for you. All right, let's build a bow again. Like build a bear, build a bow. Okay, let's get a pipe cleaner. And we're gonna build again. Okay, we started with white. Fold it in half. Ten and a half. 13 and a half. So 20 inch and then pinch 15. Take the 12 inch. Base it down towards the table. I'm just going to use a clip so I can speed this up a bit. It's almost kickoff time. Although the Bills don't play till late tonight. Thanks, Pam. I've done it a few times before, but I figured I'd do a refresher because not everybody has all the tools. And you really don't need all the tools. It helps, makes things go faster if you have the fancy stuff. That's for sure, but you can see you don't need it. Okay, let's do our tails. So I'm just clipping these just so I can speed up this. Alrighty, build a bow. Here we go. Mint green. Tail upside down. And try and keep it as stacked in the center as you possibly can. white. Again, the tail faces downwards. Green. Green. That made it a little faster, didn't it? All right, push down, make sure your stack is nice. And push down in the center. Pull as hard as you can, and then give it quite a few twists, okay? Well, thank you, Louise. All right, now what we're gonna do is, remember where I marked the back? There's my dot there, my dot there, and my dot is there. We are gonna put the end of our pipe cleaners right over top of that piece of mesh where we did the previous pipe cleaners. So you're going to go down one hole, down the other hole. Okay, so that's the back, and pull it tight till you can feel that it's hit the board, and give it a good few twists. Okay, and then we're going to put this back down. Just trim it off, and we're going to put the pipe cleaners back down the hole there. Okay, there's the next dot. That's where the other bow is going to go. Another bow. And just, again, right over top of the mesh. 1, 2. Pull tight. Twist. Trim. And then we got one more right here. Okay, let's pull it down. It's tight. Twist, twist, twist. You want to keep the back nice and neat. Now, if you did write on the back, you can just take an alcohol swab. It will remove any of the Sharpie marker. That's only if you write on the back. Obviously, if you write on the front, nobody's going to see it, right? But you can just take an alcohol swab and it will remove your Sharpie marker. Okay. And of opening your bow. So you're going to start from the bottom. We're going to take the tail and the loop. Open that loop. And the next one is the white. And then the next layer is the mint again. And then the white. So that's one side. See, you can't tell it's a cheater bow, right? All right, and you're going to do the same on the other side. Start from the bottom, give it a pull. Make sure that loop is open. We got white. And I do like when my tails come over my sign a little bit. And we definitely have to, you can see that the wood thing that you get in your kit is the actual, what's on the sign, which makes it really cool. And again, you can do this style if you have a 12-inch sign and a ring board and some fun ribbons that match your sign. You can do this exact design. So you can see it fills up the board. Quite nicely. You can still see our mesh, our pretty mesh, and our ribbon tails coming out. Right? You wouldn't. No, I like the top to come kind of, get your scissor fingers and you're going to kind of curve it, those top ones out. All right, there we go. There's one and we have two more. So that's all you're going to do is just do your bows. Start from the back. Don't pull too hard unless you've glued it, remember? So if I really yank, it will come out of the crossover will come out. And then the top one, we're going to curl it outwards. Very pretty, right? Isn't that beautiful? I need to scroll out, sorry. I just wanted to show you guys how I was opening my bow and everything.